took your shot, but I'm still breathing. Left me for dead, but I ain't leaving. You built your kingdom on fear and lies. Now watch it crumble before your eyes. Hell's coming with me, no place to hide. You lit the fire, now burn inside. Ain't no mercy, ain't no peace. You made this war, now rest in pieces. Smoke rolls in, the night turns red. I walk the road where the damned have bled. Ain't no justice, just my hand, and I don't stop till I own this land. Hell's coming with me, no place to hide. You lit the fire, now burn inside. Ain't no mercy, ain't no peace. You made this war, now rest in pieces. Shots loaded, one for you. Ain't no savior pulling you through. You played your game, but now it's mine. Count your seconds, run out of time. Hell's coming with me, no place to hide. You lit the fire, now burn inside. Ain't no mercy, ain't no peace. You made this war, now rest in peace. Blood on my boots, dust on my hands. I gave you time, I gave you a chance. Now the Reaper's got your name, and I'm the one who calls the game.
Smoke on the horizon, death in the air. Boots on the ground, but I got no prayer. Rode into town with a gun in my hand. Now the devil's got me marked in the lawman's land. Forgiving the life that I sin, right till the dawn, but the past won't fade. A man like me's got a debt to be paid. Ravens are circling, waiting on me. Shadows stretch long where the gallows tree would be. A voice in the dark says, son, time's up. Ain't no last chance when the devil calls your bluff. Bones in the dust, names in the wind. Ain't no forgiving the life that I sin. Right till the dawn, but the past won't fade. A man like me's got a debt to be paid. Gunpowder burns and the cold steel sings. Blood on my hands, but it don't mean a thing. Justice ain't blind and the rope swings free. Death's got nothing on a man like me. So lay me down in the cold hard clay. No one to mourn, no words to say. Just bones in the dust and a ghost in the rain. Another lost soul with a forgotten name. clouds gather over broken fields, a lonesome wind that chills and heals. The whisper of ghosts is a mournful tune, whiskey under moonlight, a lover's wound. Cold shadows dance on the gravel road, echoes of stories left untold. A rusty sign swings with a creaky sound. Broken dreams lie scattered on this ground. In the night where the wild things roam, maybe the lost will find their home. A heart of darkness, but the spirit's bright, drinking memories beneath the moonlight. A blackbird calls from a crooked tree, singing secrets of what's meant to be. The air is thick with a heavy past, every child's laughter, every lover's last. Chain link fences guard what's gone, old letters burn in the break of dawn. Footsteps lead where no one's been, a silent prayer for what might have been. In the night where the wild things roam, maybe the lost will find their home. A heart of darkness, but the spirit's bright, drinking memories beneath the moonlight. Where the wild things roam, maybe the lost will find their home. A heart of darkness, but the spirit's bright, drinking memories beneath the moonlight, drinking memories beneath the moonlight. Burned my home, left me to die. Thought I'd beg, thought I'd cry, but I don't break and I don't kneel. Now it's my turn to make you feel. Ashes and lead, blood in the sand. You made your move, now play your hand. No mercy left, no words to say, only fire gonna light your way.
till all are gone. Ashes fall, the night runs red. One last whisper, one last death.
From the edge where the map turns black, boots made of leather and a soul full of cracks, smoke in his lungs and fire in his veins, a storm in the silence, a ghost with no name. They whispered in towns he'd once passed through, he don't speak much, but Lord, it's true. When the wind turns sharp and the sky turns red, he's the last thing breathing when it's all dead. He laughs while it all burns, ashes fly in the black. in his cold wild eyes, just a devil grinning as the good men die. No prayer, no grace, no concern. He laughs while it all burns. With a crooked smile, watched the church go up from a distant mile. Said, I ain't justice, I ain't sin, I'm the reckoning that crawls within. The sheriff ran, the preacher cried, but the fire spoke louder than the ones who lied. He walked through the heat like a beast reborn, with a past carved deep in a crown of thorns. He laughs while it all burns. No tears fall, no one returns. Just char and bone where the truth once lay, and echoes that haunt the break of day. The wind may howl, the world may churn, but he laughs while it all burns. Some say he was wrong, some say insane. Some say his blood runs oil and flame, but none dare speak when the dusk light bends and that shadow rides in again. He laughs while it all burns. Smoke sings low and the cold sun yearns. He don't forget, he don't forgive, he don't regret the way he lives. From cursed soil to twisted turns, he laughs while it all burns.
I woke with a taste of blood on my tongue, whiskey on breath and a loaded gun. The lawman's dead where the red dust blows, but the devil knows what the devil sows. My boots leave fire where the shadows crawl. I ain't running, I just answer the call. With a soul stitched tight by sin and flame, I ride with ghosts that don't need names. Hell's got room for one more soul, and I ain't afraid to pay the toll. These wheels turn slow, but they always roll down to where the reaper keeps control. One eye on the smoke, one hand on the door. Yeah, hell's got room for one more. Crosses burn on the hills I've passed, names carved deep in a whiskey glass. My prayers are rusted, my fate long cast. I'm a hymn of hate from a haunted past. Barstool prophets warned me twice, but I shook hands with colder ice. The preacher cried but wouldn't stay. He knew this rider don't kneel or pray. Hell's got room for one
and I'm the storm they can't deny. I'll burn this trail with iron and lore, then knock like thunder on that old red door. So pour one out on the cold dirt floor. Yeah, hell's got room for one more. Got a room, and I'm knocking.
On a gravel beneath the pines, a lone house stands where the moonlight shines. The wind whispers secrets through the night, casting shadows where ghosts find their light. In a corner bar past the county line, a man sits alone, lost in whiskey's brine. His heart's been broken by too many lies. In the darkened room where sorrow hides, broken watch on a worn out wrist, tracks the hours down a dark abyss. Memories haunt like a lover's scorn in the depths where dreams are torn. Where love lies buried, finally at rest. Yeah. Crows on the fence in the dying light, witness a soul lost to the night. Stars above offer no reprieve, country of what we believe.
Through the hollow night, moonlight's tangled up in spite. A shadow moves where it don't belong. Whispering pines hum a ghostly song. Blueprints lead to the riverside. Bloodstained water, nowhere to hide. Hunger haunts each step I take. Every promise I made seems so fake. Cold steel echoes in the dead of night. Secrets buried far from sight. Hunger haunts each step I take. Every promise I made seems so fake. Cold steel echoes in the dead of night. Secrets buried far from sight. The trees they moan, the branches cry. Under whispered pines where spirits lie. Preacher warned of the devil's grin, but the real monster wears our sins. Each step deeper, the darkness grows, down the path where no one knows. Every choice a heavy chain. Every shadow hides the pain. In the silence, voices mourn. The living cursed, the lost forlorn. Copper taste clings to the breeze. With every prayer I'm on my knees. But heaven's closed with a lock of pearl, leaving me stranded in this bleeding world. Steel echoes in the dead of night. Secrets buried far from sight. The trees they moan, the branches cry. Under whispering pines where spirits lie. Cold steel echoes in the dead of night. Secrets buried far from sight. The trees they moan, the branches cry. Under whispering pines where spirits lie.
The moon's a ghost in a silver sky. Whispers haunt the old bridge where shadows lie. Empty bottle rolls down the barren street. Memories fade, but the past won't retreat. Graveyard holds secrets the town won't tell. Church bells toll like a warning bell. Windows shuttered in the dead of night. Even the stars hide from the fright. signers closed, a board on the door. Echoes of laughter heard no more. Rusty nails on the abandoned farm, signs of life long fled from harm. Wolves howling by the old mill stream, dread as thick as a nightmare's dream. Loneliness hangs from every tree, haunted towns grip sad and roots in me. Can't escape this cursed terrain, ghosts of love and whispers of pain. Every step feels like a drag through mud, caught in a loop of sorrow and there's a road past the old oak tree where shadows whisper secrets to the breeze. The devil's hand caught the path, they say. Only fools walk in when the skies turn gray. The church bell rings, but it's muffled and dim, a warning cry for the souls drawn to him. The lanterns fade as the darkness sways. On Devil's Hollow Road, the lost souls stay. The Devil's Hollow Road, where the sinners lay down. The dirt tastes like ashes from a burnt out town. Walk too far, there ain't no turning back. Footsteps fall silent on the endless track. A widow's wail cuts the midnight air. Her man walked the road, but he ain't nowhere. The crows keep watch atop the pine, singing songs for the doom, keeping time. The stories linger, but they never grow old, carved in the bark and the gravel cold. Some say they hear a fiddle at night, playing for the damned in the pale moonlight. The bravest hearts in the desperate alike find themselves lost under hollow strike. It takes no mercy, it spares no name. On Devil's Hollow Road, we're all the same. Devil's Hollow Road, where all the sinners lay down. The dirt tastes like ashes from a burnt out town. Walk too far, there ain't no turning back. Footsteps fall silent on the endless track. Devil's Hollow Road, where the sinners lay down. The dirt tastes like ashes from a burnt out town. Walk too far, there ain't no turning back. Footsteps fall silent on the endless track. A lonesome road through dust and dusk, the wolf behind. The grave stand hushed. I sold my soul for one last sip, but the devil just laughs. My fate is stripped. Burn my shadow in the midnight fire. Whisper my name with the wandering choir. I don't see mercy, I don't see grace. I don't need light, my home's in the haze. My pockets are empty, my heart bears scars. They whisper my name, you won't get far. I hear their steps, but I don't care. The cards are dealt, it's a fate to share. Burn my shadow in the midnight fire. Whisper my name with the wandering choir. I don't see mercy, I don't see grace. I don't need light, my home's in the haze. If death awaits me by the street, let her drink my blood, but not my dreams. Let my horse ride through the black. I chose my road, I won't look back. Burn, burn my shadow in the midnight fire. Whisper my name with the wandering choir.
They buried me deep beneath the sky gone black. Told the world I'd never come back, but the fire don't sleep in a soul that's scarred, and hell can't hold what's made of shards. Smoke on the wind and blood on my trail. I rose with the storm, pale and frail, but ashes remember every name and every hand that lit the flame. I rise in ashes, I walk through flame with a heart that's cursed and a shadowed name. You broke my soul, but not my spine. Now I ride the dark with vengeance in time. A ghost reborn, no chains, no lashes. Watch me rise in ashes. The preacher said I'd lost my way, but the righteous burned me anyway. Now I wear the smoke like a second skin, a silent hymn for what's within. Crows circle high, the gallows grin, but I paid my price in fire and sin. So light the match and fan the flame. I'll rise again and you'll curse my name. I rise in ashes, I walk through flame with a heart that's cursed and a shadowed name. You broke my soul, but not my spine. Now I ride the dark with vengeance in time. A ghost reborn, no chains, no lashes. Watch me rise in ashes. ask which side you're on when it howls through bones and battles long gone. But I've made peace with pain and dust, and I'll turn your steel to rust. I rise in ashes, I walk through flame from a grave you dug and tried to claim. But storms don't kneel and wolves don't tame. You'll know my wrath, you'll feel my name. From cursed earth and midnight crashes, I rise, I burn in ashes.
We pay high taxes so they don't kill us, but they are killing us anyway. Promises made all turn to dust. In the end they really don't care what we say. We scream, we shout, but no one hears. Lost in the echo of our fears. They come like wolves, tearing apart a hunger that rips through the heart. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a swarm coming for our blood. No escape from this living mess, drowning in a crimson flood. They promised us a land of milk and honey, but we live in a dark country. We're just numbers on a screen, faceless victims in their game. Behind the masks they're all obscene, feeding on our pain and shame. We scream and shout, but no one hears. Lost in the echo of our fears. They come like wolves, tearing apart a hunger that rips through the heart. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a swarm coming for our blood. No escape from this living mesh, drowning in a crimson flood. They promised us a land of milk and honey, but we live in a dark country. Together, fight or fall, break the chains, heed the call. We need a hero to save us, but our heroes are corrupting their hearts. They say they are enemies, but they seem to be allies, keeping us apart. They are wolves coming for our flesh, a swarm coming for our blood. No escape from this living mess, drowning in a crimson flood. They promised us a land of milk and honey, but we live in a dark country. We live in a dark country. A swarm coming for our blood. No escape from this living mess, drowning in a crimson flood. They promised us a land of milk and honey, but we live in a dark country. We live in a dark country. casting eerie light. Coyote's cry is a haunting song. On this prairie I've wandered too long. There's a shadow beneath the willow tree, whispers secrets only I can see. Cold ground where the wildflowers lay, dreams long buried in the dust and clay. Midnight calls and the silence screams. Ghosts of love haunt my broken dreams. Lonely nights and the wolves they howl. Midnight on the prairie, hear its growl. Gravel road leading to nowhere, empty bottle and a vacant stare. Stars above seem so cold and far as I trace my name in the fallen star. Dark clouds gather and the thunder moans. Empty heart roams a land of stones. Paths I tread with shadows close, seeking solace in the wind's ghost. Midnight calls and the silence screams. Ghosts of love haunt my broken dreams. Lonely nights and the wolves they howl. Midnight on the prairie, hear its growl.
I'll carry my cross. I was born with the blood of a storm in my veins, raised by the thunder and the railroad chains. Mama cried verses while Daddy drank sin, and the preacher said hell always lets you back in. My boots hit the dirt with the weight of regret. Each mile of memory I'd rather forget. But the road keeps winding through sorrow and loss, and I bear it in silence. I'll carry my cross. I'll carry my cross through the valley of bones, where the silence cuts deeper than sticks and stones. No angels, no choir, no coin for the cost, just me and my shadow. I'll carry my cross. I buried my brother on the edge of a creek, where the willows weep and the lost ones speak. He wore his pride like a badge on his chest, but pride turns to ash when a man's laid to rest. Now the devil walks close with a crooked grin, trading old secrets for bottles of sin. I don't beg for mercy, don't plead to be tossed. I'll walk straight through fire, I'll carry my cross. I'll carry my cross through the dust and the flame, through ghost towns that whisper my sorrow and name. No blessings, no guide, no savior embossed, but I won't lay it down. I'll carry my cross. The stars don't shine for the damned and the done, and justice don't come with a badge or a gun. But I made my peace with the weight I've earned. Let the wheels keep turning, let the bridges burn. There's a hill in the distance I've yet to climb, with a grave and a song and a mark of time. I'll lay down my sins where the vultures emboss, and carve my name in the stone. I'll carry my cross. I'll carry my cross to the end of the line, through blood and the rust, through whiskey and time, with no one behind and nothing to gloss. Let the winds write my story. I'll carry my cross. So pour one for the lost and the souls double-crossed. I ain't looking for heaven, I'll carry my cross.
Out on the edge of a ghost-filled town, the moon's full face wears a silver crown. Shadows stretch where secrets lie. In the hush of night you hear them cry. Old barn doors creak with a mournful tone. Winds whisper tales of lives unknown. Gravestones mark the dreams once found, gone to dust in the cold, hard ground. Haunted whispers in the dead of night echo through the valley, chills down your spine. Ghosts of yore, they'll never rest. In these dark woods, we're forever guests. A lantern flickers by the old church wall. Footsteps echo, but no one calls. A chill runs deep, cuts like a knife in this haunted place. There's more than life. Crumbling houses, lost to time. Memories linger
In these dark woods, we're forever guests. You hear the silence, don't you? That's the sound before it all goes to hell. You think you're safe, you think you're fine, but when the shadows fall, there ain't no place to hide. I walk alone where the cold winds blow, where the sun don't shine and the rivers don't flow. Every step I take, the ground starts to moan, 'cause I'm the devil's child and I'm here to own. When the shadows fall, I rise. No fear, no lies, no disguise. They'll try to bury me in the dirt, but I'll claw my way out with my blood and my hurt. Ain't no mercy where the wild things roam. I left my soul at the crossroads, never coming home. I'm the ghost in the wind, the howl in the night, and I'll tear down your world just to make it right. When the shadows fall, I rise. No fear, no lies, no disguise. They'll try to bury me in the dirt, but I'll claw my way out with my blood and my hurt.